Okay, we're live. Right. Master Max currently serving a stop and go penalty. This should keep him in a comfortable P1 position, as Yugi Muto in P2 is 3 laps behind. The main threat to Yugi Muto is Shulkar, 25 seconds behind, although they have a 12-second penalty, which does still give him a disadvantage. We've not really seen any driver in ERL gain 25 seconds in 8 minutes, so it is realistic to say that this will be the finishing classification. Although, if Shulkar doesn't lay down enough pace, Falcon could catch up to him. We could be seeing a battle for the podium here. Although Falcon is one penalty away from a stop and go, which would drastically give him a disadvantage. The new update to Corsa has it's removed the steering force, so everyone is now driving with the same sensitivity, and the manual option has now been removed, so everyone is driving in automatic. This should have realistically made races closer, but we're not exactly seeing that in tests right now. Although hopefully with more people it would be more obvious. Falcon is not really laying down enough pace to catch Shulkar, Audi's reserve driver. Audi are looking at quite a good weekend here with a 1-3 podium. They will be taking home a significant amount of points, more than enough to keep them comfortable in a WCC, especially that Golden racing in this race, which would put Max Verstappen comfortably in a WDC, as Marnik is in P2 and he's not racing. Although we are starting to see the effects of Max Verstappen's stop and go penalty, as we see Yuki Muto 2 laps behind rather than 3 laps behind. Shulkar's lost around 2 seconds since we last checked up on him. Yeah, I think it is comfortably. We can realistically say that this will be the finishing grid, as we are down to. Oh, would you look at the clouds? Rain is incoming. This is a very, very important event, as you could realistically take the gamble and pit for wets and possibly start gaining on the car in front, or you could stay out on mediums. Hang on, never mind, no. ERL rules require people to change onto wets, so the whole grid will have to change to wets. We should be seeing everyone switching to wet tyres now. And we are Falcon, Askamix into the pits. Shulkar, Yugi and Max Verstappen will be experiencing the effects of the dry compound. That's Yugi coming into the pit to serve his pit stop. Max Verstappen and Shulkar will have to eventually come in and switch to the wet compound. If they don't, they are at risk of being disqualified. Here is Shulkar that's Max Verstappen, barreling down the main straight into turn 12. Drifting all over the place, down to turn 13 or 14. It's the final few turns. He should be entering the pit stop this lap right now. And he does. He's going to switch onto the wet tyres right now. He has to wait for an additional 15 seconds to clear his penalty. This could give Yuki Muto an advantage as he makes his way out of the pit stop. Out of the pit lane. You can see a wild Lando Norris doing God knows what they are doing. It seems Lando Norris has adopted a cat. Very interesting. Anyway, Max Verstappen has just been released from the pit stop. That's Schulke in P3, still serving his pit stop, still serving his penalty. This is going to put him at a bigger disadvantage. He will certainly not be able to catch up to Yuki Muto now. Yuki Muto on the main straight. Drifting into turn 12. Down to turn 13. Drifting off of that as well. Maybe the new chassis update is not that good in the rain, which is starting to show right now. And that's Max Verstappen just fighting past back marker, which is Falcon. Oh, and Schulke, he hasn't switched onto the wet compound. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Will the FIA force him to serve again? Or could he be disqualified? This is a very odd strategy call from the Audi engineers. And he doesn't go in. FIA reminding him that he must switch tyres. Will he follow that? Will he follow that warning though? Will he follow that warning? There is no way he will be able to gain onto Yuki Muto, especially because he just got passed by Yuki Muto as well. He's on the slow tyre compound, on slower race pace from what we've seen in this race so far. And there's a minute left. He will not be able to do it, so he might as well pit now and avoid getting disqualification. It's not a relatively close race. The drivers are very far apart. And that is Skyforce presenting the 1 minute to finish. And Schulke does come into the pit stop. This was not a good strategy call from the Audi engineers at all. They will certainly not be pleased with that. Although Schulke should not lose the podium position. And Schulke released from the pit stop. Will Falcon actually pass him? That's the question. Schulke will be turning off our pit limiter now. And Falcon does pass him into the podium. Oh! And what's that? Schulke's out. Schulke's out of the session. As the race is about to finish, Schulke DNFs from the session. This is catastrophic to Audi. They could have taken home way more points than 25, but no, Schulke DNF from the race. They are taking home less points, which does keep Marnik in the title fight. Marnik is comfortably in the title fight. This is similar to what we saw in an earlier round with Richard DNFing just before the race ended. And that's Falcon. Oh! Oh wait, never mind. No. The game hasn't processed. Yuki has not crossed the line, and Yuki takes P2. Master Max in P1, Yuki in P2, Falcon in P3. That wraps up ERL round 7. An unfortunate delay. Although five lucky drivers will take points home for their team. 5? 4. 4 drivers. And that's the red flag. The red flag session has been suspended. And that's Falcon as driver of the day. Good job to Falcon here. Great job to Falcon. I think that's his first driver of the day in ERL ever. and I'm sure Yuki Muto will be very pleased with that, as he's had quite a bumpy season in ERL. He will surely be pleased. He will be saying thank you very much, and he'll be taking that P2 home to Porsche. That should nudge Porsche out of the bottom leagues. You can see the team principal Robot congratulating him. Let's hop over to the Porsche call now. Hello. This is ERL Media. Yugi, what do you have to say to the media? Are you happy about the new chassis tweaks? And robots, the Porsche TP and engineer, how do you feel about this race so far, or this season?
On the other teams on the track, but yeah, good day today.
Right, and how do you think this race and maybe the next few races will benefit Porsche racing, as Wiggy has significantly more pace now?
If he continues to perform the way he's performing, then I'm hoping we could get I don't know if top 3 in championship is possible right now. That's the goal. We're gonna shoot high. You can't really hit your goals unless you shoot to hit them farther than the goals. So we're gonna set the bar high. We're gonna do the best we can this season, and if Yugi continues to perform like this, then I'm seeing a lot of positive coming out of Porsche for this season. So yeah.
Well, it's safe to say I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Porsche, and good luck for the rest of the next 3 rounds.
Yep, cheers, Eskimo.
Thank you.
And now we move on to Bomby Songbirds. Hello, Bomb. Hello, Falcon. This is ERL Media. What do you have to say about the race?
Hello.
So far?
Craziest podium I've seen from Falcon. He suddenly just like the God just saved us, you know. Like the fate gave us a chance to get the podium.
And if I'm correct, this is Falcon's first drive of the day in ERL.
Yeah, and also his first, I think it's his first podium as well.
No, second.
Second.
First race. I got podium on first race.
So that's good for Bomby Stombles. Falcon will be coming home with 20 points.
Yeah, 20 points. I'm actually shocked that I'm actually shocked when Schalke actually got disqualified at the last
that was
second.
very shocking.
Did you do that?
We did do that. And how do you feel about the rest of the season?
I think right. Just imagine it. If all of Oldie just stop racing, we might get a chance. And also if Ivan is able to drive, and also we got our new reserve, Nathan now. Add up to him. He's the reason why Falcon's actually how Falcon went from P6 at the start to P2, P3 now.
Well, I'm glad you had a good race.
Yeah.
And good luck on the rest of the season. And everyone, that wraps up round 7 for ERL. Apologies again for the very appalling long delay. Hopefully, the next season will go flawlessly for us and drivers. I want to say congratulations to FIA for handling this race without me today. I think it's a big step forward in the efficiency of the league. And I hope you all guys have a good night. And we will be live again next week.
I'm pushing a new pen, rewriting the story. Hello to my old ways, goodbye to the nosebleeds. You fighting to stay here, you probably the OD. Ain't finna pop for no reason. I don't throw shots, I run legions. I've been going over the top with no queen, been down with no regrets. This is my season, it's the pro trigger. Gift that keep giving, nothing to wrap up. I ripped a new ribbon, they wanted to catch up. Wanted my good riddance, you saw me a rock bottom. You wanted a new winner, I paid the way for 'em. Take the pain, double it, put it in weight form. Safe to say, trouble ain't what you was made for. Keeping a ring on, I told 'em I'll